A strong hand caught her from behind, hauling her up so that she was caught securely against a powerful figure. She snapped her head up and met eyes of a startling cobalt blue, a firm yet sensually slanted mouth, and a sharp blade of a nose. He seemed too handsome, with his savagely high cheekbones and thick raven-black hair. The body that held her so firmly also seemed to be sculpted of steel. With a dazed sense of relief, she noted the rain no longer fell on her, because this stranger had a large black umbrella held over their bodies. As his warmth invaded her chilled bones, Felicity realized how intimately pressed she was against him. She tried to jerk back, and to her astonishment, found she could not move. Odd and frightening sensations prickled along her skin and sent her heart into a frantic gallop. She glanced around, grateful there was no one else about the street and that the sun was already lowering in the sky. They should be obscure enough. "Sir, please!" A decidedly arrogant brow arched at her alarmed tone. Still, he released her, and she breathed a deep sigh of relief. "I believe some gratitude is in order," he said mildly, his eyes too assessing and piercing as he stared down at her. "Had I not caught you, you would have experienced a nasty spill." Something in his bearing reminded her of Purdy's brother, the Duke, a man she found cold, arrogant, and too commanding. Taking a few steps back, she stopped when he followed, ensuring her head was covered with the umbrella. Bemused, she stared up at him. "I am grateful you prevented my fall, sir. Thank you." "Should I escort you to your place of employment?" Her cheeks burned. Of course, he had not assumed her to be a lady, but a servant. It burned her tongue to say she was the niece of a baron, then she felt extraordinarily silly to even have been pricked by an assessment that was not far from the truth. "Thank you. However, I do not have far to go, my lord," she said, truly smiling, for it was a rare thing to see a man of consequences show such kindness. "Do you know me?" "I know, my lord." Her smile widened. "It is your nose." "My nose," he repeated slowly, clearly unsure what to make of her, and when she was nervous or out of sorts, Felicity tended to chatter, even to her detriment. "Yes, your nose. It has a decidedly arrogant elegance about it that screams of your consequences and the manner in which you look at me. Surely you must be a lord. An earl, perhaps, or a duke."